Welcome to Realms of the Otherworld, Episode 12, The Hotel del Coronado. The Hotel del Coronado sits across the bay from San Diego, California, on Coronado Island. Built 133 years ago, the massive and resplendent beachside hotel is full of history and mystery. In 1886, Elisha Babcock Jr. and Hampton L. Story fell in love with Coronado Island and decided that they wanted to purchase the land, develop it, and build an extravagant and unforgettable luxury resort hotel on it. After purchasing the land, they laid out plans for the town of Coronado. To attract residents, they developed some of the land into lots and held an auction. Eventually, through these sales, they earned $2.25 million. With this money, they began the planning and construction of their dream hotel. The groundbreaking was on March 29, 1887, and construction began in May. By November, most of the exterior was finished. The grand opening of the hotel was on February 19, 1888. The brochure describes an interior court with a fountain and exotic fruit trees, garden patio rooms and exterior view rooms, private parlors, reception rooms, music and billiard rooms, and verandas. At that time, it was promoted as a health resort due to the healthy sea air and sunshine. Room rates were $2.50 per day and included all meals. When all was said and done, the hotel cost $600,000 to build, and furnishings were $400,000. The hotel had full electricity, which was rare in those days, steam-powered hydraulic elevators, fire sprinkler systems, and telephone service. For large crowds and events, the hotel had a gorgeous ballroom, the beautiful rotunda room, and the lovely crown room. From the day it opened to the current day, the magnificent hotel has attracted movie stars, presidents, and other famous people. And multiple Hollywood movies have been made there. Movie and TV stars that have stayed or made movies here include Rudolph Valentino, Clark Gable, Humphrey Bogart, Liberace, Marilyn Monroe, Sylvester Stallone, and more recently, Will Ferrell, Al Pacino, Kevin Costner, Jack Nicholson, plus many, many more. In 1977, the hotel was declared a National Historic Landmark by the National Park Service. Currently, rooms are available in the original historical hotel building, starting at $367 per night, and in the newer beach cottages and beach villas starting at $1,000 per night. The hotel also offers water sport activities and equipment, beach chair and umbrella rentals, a spa and salon, a workout room, multiple event locations to hold weddings and conferences, and several restaurants and bars. Amidst the beauty and history of the Hotel del Coronado exudes a mysterious ambiance of another world. People have seen, heard, and felt things that they cannot explain. In November of 1892, a young woman checked into the hotel alone. She signed her name in the registry as Lottie Bernard from Detroit. There are several versions of her story, but at the time of check-in, she said she was waiting for a gentleman. Some people believe she was waiting for a lover or that she was waiting for her husband, and others believe she was waiting for her brother, who was a doctor. The staff said she seemed sad and depressed and did not look well. She was at the hotel for 5 days, and neither a husband or a brother showed up. On the 6th day, she was found at the bottom of the outdoor stairs leading to the beach. She had a gun and a gunshot wound to her head. It appeared that she had committed suicide. When the police searched her belongings, they could not find any form of identification. They sent a description of her to police stations all over the country, and they figured out her true identity. Her name was Kate Morgan, wife of Thomas Morgan. She was from Iowa. According to the police, Kate was estranged from her husband. The police interviewed people saying that they saw Kate at the train platform arguing with a man and that they left in opposite directions. It was also discovered that she had traveled to San Diego to purchase a gun. One theory is that Kate was with a lover and had gotten pregnant and told her lover of the pregnancy while at the train station. He didn't want this and abandoned her in the train station. She went to the hotel, hoping he would come, but he did not, and she killed herself. Another story is that she was in fact traveling with her husband and they were both con artists using fake identities. On the trains, Kate would seduce other men, and the only way they could have her was if they partook of a game of poker with her brother, and if they won the game, they could be with her. Thomas was a great poker player and would easily win and take the money. Over the years, Kate was growing tired of this way of life and kept hoping each trick would be the last. Kate discovered she was pregnant and told him, and he left her at the train station. Alone and abandoned and pregnant, she shot herself. And yet, another theory is that she was sick with stomach cancer and that she was really waiting for her brother, a doctor, at the hotel, and he never showed up, and she killed herself. In 1980, an investigator was revisiting the case. He was trying to determine if Kate really did kill herself or if it could have been murder. Upon examining the coroner's notes from long ago, it was written that the bullet in her head did not match the bullets found in her gun. So, did Kate kill herself? Did her husband or boyfriend kill her? Who's to say? Another strange theory is that one of the maids may have had something to do with her death. It is said that Kate and a maid became familiar with each other. The maid would clean her room and draw her baths, and they perhaps talked to each other. On the same night that Kate was found dead, the maid mysteriously also disappeared, so it is said. The room in which Kate stayed, now room 3327, has strange activity, almost since the day she died. Common experiences are flickering lights, a feeling of being watched, the television turning on and off, and when it is off, people sometimes see Kate's face on the screen. There are breezes from nowhere when the windows are closed. The drapes move and flow on their own. Items move on their own. There are unusual smells and sounds. Doors open and close, and there are huge temperature drops and increases in the room. People have also heard voices and footsteps. One couple, while sleeping, had their covers pulled off of them in the middle of the night. Once, when the Secret Service agent was spending the night in the room, there were unexplainable breezes, the drapes were billowing on their own, there was a gurgling sound, and the room began to glow. The Secret Service agent couldn't handle it and left the room. Kate is also seen on the seashore, in hotel hallways, in the garden, and may go to the gift shop, as items have been seen flying off the shelves on their own, yet landing upright and unbroken. Another room that has activity is 3519. One story says it was the room that Elisha Babcock Jr. used for his secret affair with a woman. She discovered she was pregnant and she committed suicide. Her body never found. Another story said that the maid that befriended Kate Morgan stayed in this room. Either way, objects in this room sometimes move on their own. Cold spots are felt and lights flicker inside and just outside of the room. Other random activity has been sightings of Marilyn Monroe. Her fading apparition is seen near the door to the hotel beach with her windswept blonde hair and white shawl with fringe. It's claimed her giggles have been heard in the second and third floor hallways as well. People have also reported seeing a little girl and a little boy running down the hallways and on the stairways. This is just some of the paranormal activity at the Hotel del Coronado. Beauty, history, mystery, and ghosts abound. Do you dare stay the night? Information on lodging is below. Thank you for watching Realms of the Otherworld. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the big thumbs up button if you like this video. And please don't forget to support our channel on Patreon. The link is below the video screen in the description area. Have a great evening. Take care.